In this lesson, we will cover the subject of creating sub-interface. If you have taken the Sub-Interfaces CCNA course, you must have learned about router on a stick and inter-VLAN routing. Here, when we terminate the VLANs on our firewall, we create sub-interfaces in order to be able to communicate more than one VLAN with our switch from a single interface. We trunk our port on the switch side. We create sub-interfaces for the VLANs that we will use under our port on the firewall side. In our example topology we have VLAN 11, VLAN 12 and VLAN 13. We will give the IPs of our firewall as gateway to the users here, and we will trunk the switch side and provide communication between our firewall with a single cable. Let's go to our firewall and start creating our sub-interfaces. When we come to our firewall, we come to Interface under the Network tab. Here we will create our sub-interfaces under our 1.4 interface. Let's activate this interface first, then we create our sub-interfaces. I set the type of our interface as layer 3 and after choosing Virtual Router 1. I don't select any IP address and security zone. We will select the security zones in the sub-interfaces we will create. I say OK. Now, with this interface selected, let's click on the Add Interface tab below. Our sub-interfaces will be under Interface 1.4. Here we give our interface a number. The number we give here does not matter, but since we will use it in VLAN 11, I write the number as 11. Here we specify the VLAN ID number that we will use in the tag section. Here I write our VLAN ID and choose Virtual Router. Here, let's choose Security Zone. We have the inside zone we created before. I will take the sub-interface into this inside zone. If you want, you can create a new zone here and name it VLAN 11. You can put each newly created interface in separate zones, or you can use the interfaces you will use in inside for the same zone. Here I choose Inside Zone. Let's give the IP address from here. Let it be 172.16.11.254. Let's also write the subnet mask and say OK. Now let's create it in VLAN 12 by saying Add Sub-Interface again. Let's make this 12. I write our VLAN ID number in the tag section and select our virtual router. Here, let's choose our security zone and give our IP address. Now let's create one for VLAN 13. Let's choose our virtual router and security zone. Let's write our IP address. Now that we have created our sub-interfaces, let's print the settings we made to our firewall. Our settings have been loaded successfully. Currently, it is disabled because we do not connect this interface on the switch side. If you are using a physical firewall, you need to trunk your port on the switch side. Since we are installing on ESXi, we will add our trunk group on the ESXi side, and when we restart our firewall, you will see that the icons here are green. Now let's turn off our firewall and go to the ESXi side, add our port on the ESXi side and turn our firewall back on. In order to turn off the firewall, we come to Setup under the Device tab. When we say Shut Down in the Operation section, our device turns off. Now, let's go to the ESXi side and add our trunk port to this interface. Now our firewall is closed. Let's add a new network adapter card by saying Add it from here. Let's add a new adapter by saying Add network adapter from here. We select our trunk port for the adapter we added and click Save. This adapter we added is connected to Ethernet 1.4 on the firewall side. Under Ethernet 1.4 we have three sub-interfaces. We have VLAN 11, VLAN 12 and VLAN 13. Now let's open our firewall again and connect to our graphical user interface. When we connect to the graphical user interface of our firewall, you can see that our interfaces are up here. Let's go to the Network tab and check our interfaces. When we come here, you can see that all interfaces are up. Now when you need new interfaces, you can add additional sub-interfaces under this interface. Here we added sub-interfaces for VLAN 11, VLAN 12 and VLAN 13. Now let's go back to our topology and finish our lesson by summarizing it. In this lesson, we created three sub-interfaces and terminated users in these VLANs on firewall. In other words, we gave the IPs of our firewall as gateway IP to the users here. We also connected our firewall to our switch with a single cable and we made the port of our switch trunk. We created sub-interfaces under our port on the firewall side and connected it to our switch. We usually use this topology in small networks. In large networks we usually use backbone switches as gateways and terminate VLANs in local on backbone switch. In other words, we do not insert the traffic in the local into our firewall. The traffic in the local is on switches. When the users here go to the internet, they connect to the firewall via the backbone switch and go to the internet through the firewall. But in small networks, you can terminate your VLANs on your firewall. See you in our next lesson.